Hello, World Wide Web. I'm Dr. Shado, the internet personality of the Miss Hair, back on Stay, Democratic People's Republic of Korea, my first and only trip to North Korea. And it's been a while since the last time I booted this up. I know it seems like it was only like 4 days ago, but you gotta remember, I do shit. I record a bunch of these at once and then I do shit. So for me, it was actually like weeks. So I can't remember shit. But I can gather from what we're reading here that we're at like a North Korean SeaWorld, which is awesome. So, we step out of the car and Young leads us to a rather modern-looking aquatic building. It reminds me a lot of Sea Planet back home in the States, which is the copyright-free version of SeaWorld. It appears Young wants a close-up view of the action as she takes my hand and leads us to the very front row. You do know that by sitting here, we're almost guaranteed to get splashed on repeatedly, right? Of course! We're lucky it's not too crowded today. Sitting up front is refreshing and can actually come close to having a second bath if the dolphins are lively enough. Right. So it's just for pragmatic reasons, it's hygienic to sit up front and see one. It's then that I recall Yunji's job at me for about out using up the water ration this morning. Well, damn it! Now I just feel guilty. There's gotta be a better way of getting a bath than this. Well, we can go swimming in the pools. I think they changed the chlorine recently. So that would have the added bonus of getting some disinfectant on any small cuts we have. Well, of course, because swimming is clearly an essential function of proper wound hygiene. Now you're just being mean. Young frowns and turns her attention to the water, awaiting the show. I think I may have teased just a little too hard there. You bitch! Stop it. Maybe I should try and smooth things over. You biatch. Apologize or tickle her. See, apologizing sounds like a nice thing. Tickling sounds like you're jumping on someone without their consent. That's a no-no. But think about this logistically. You apologize and you're like, yeah, and he's saying it was just a joke anyway. So technically there wouldn't be much to apologize for. And he's keeping the subject on I did bad shit. Think about all the bad shit I've done in your life. Tickle her changes the subject. Might be to something bad, but I don't know. Let's tickle a bitch. I think I need to do something more than just a simple apology here. Young seems to be comfortable with grabbing my hand and leading me around. I think I saw somewhere that tickling was something people still do here. I'd be more surprised to see something that says that it isn't. Maybe that'll lighten her mood. Or she'll slug me, but... And it's progress too, I guess. Hey, what are you... Stop that! I'm so... It tickles me. No! Some people in the audience are staring at me. I'm torturing women in your country. Yeah. At least it got Young laughing. You probably shouldn't have done that. Are you angry? Not really, it's just... Well... You're not Korean. Yeah, I guess here I'm the whitest person since Michael Jackson. Well, I got in trouble for finishing that sentence when I was stationed in Florida. Hold up, but I got you to smile, so I don't really care. Do you like my smile that much? Stop blushing, idiot! Play it! Play it! No! You got a real pretty mouth. Damn. Thanks. Why do I suck at complimenting girls? Hey, I think the trainers are coming out at this completely unplanned opportune time, so that I don't follow up a student statement with an even stupider one. Even though I think I just did anyway. Damn it. You're kinda cute, in an awkward way. Relax, I don't bite. The trainers come out with buckets full of fish. That's a lot of fish. Not long after, a parade of dolphins swims out into the main viewing area. They look pretty healthy. Actually, they look better fed than most of the trainers. Aren't they a sight to see? Yeah, really. So scrawny I can see their rib cages. Pardon? I'm not sure what you mean. You can't tell just by looking at them. They don't look like they're eating properly at all. It's a miracle they don't fade into the water on the spot. I don't understand. They appear helplessly to me, and so majestic as they move through the water. It's breathtaking, the spectacle. More like a heartbreaking spectacle. And there they are, just handing perfectly good fish to the trained animals, while they themselves probably barely got enough food for breakfast. Wait a minute, are you talking about the trainers? Oh, yeah, who do you think I was talking about? I thought we were here to watch dolphins, not people. And the trainers are certainly fine. It's been documented in the news how the glorious leader makes sure they are kept strong enough to train the dolphins properly. Far be it from me to argue with your leader. Glorious leader? Your glorious leader, but I seriously think the trainers aren't getting proper nutrition. Hey, that dolphin is about to jump through 5 hoops. She diverts my attention elsewhere. Maybe it's for the best. Divert attention to the antithesis. Yeah! Maybe. I don't know. Your devotion, this glorious leader, seems to border on fanatical at times. I should probably be careful when talking about him. Wonderful. It cleared all 5 hoops and barely made a splash. Yeah, that was an Olympic level entry made there. I wish I could make such little splashes when I dive. Usually has no problem making hardly any splash. I never realized you were a diver. Oh yes, I was trained in both diving and gymnastics at a young age. I was really good at gymnastics. I was great at the floor routine. But around the time of my 15th birthday, my coach handed me a hoop ball and ribbon. She then directed me to the rhythmic gymnastics coach. I asked her why, and she only muttered something about tracts of land and pushed me along. Never really understood that. Well, damn it, I know exactly what her coach meant by that. I really hope she doesn't notice the goofy grin on my face. Don't look. Her coach was definitely right. What's so funny? Do you understand what she meant? Shit, she saw. Well, yeah, I sorta do. Comes from an old British comedy movie. A medieval father is trying to arrange a marriage for his son with a girl as part of her vows to tell his son is huge. Well, you know. I don't understand. It's a polite way of saying a girl is blessed with excessive charms. No, I still don't understand. It means you got bigger. Are you saying my coach sent me to the gymnastics because I got fat? No, not that. Thank goodness. You don't look like Yunji anymore. Yum starts to laugh. That's a relief. I hope. She sent me to the rhythmic gymnastics because I filled out. Well, yeah. Haven't you ever noticed that China keeps getting in trouble for trying to enter their 12-year-olds? Which is why our glorious nation won every gold last summer, and China only went home with silvers. That's what they say, don't they? All that time, I thought she hated me, but it was my body that robbed me of my chance to be on the Olympic gymnastics team, and she was just trying to spare my feelings. Why was I cursed with these curves? I wouldn't call them a curse, per se. And why is that? In case you haven't noticed, pretty much every guy here has looked your way since we sat down. Really? Every man in the building? Even you? Even me. Well, did I just say that? Hey, look. Dolphin basketball. Where? That worked, surprisingly, as she turns her attention back to the pool. What a stupid fool I am. I'm like Koji. Or Seiji, dear God. I only spent roughly 24 hours with this girl and I'm dragging my tongue.
Was this supposed to be the first day? Because he's talking about things like, yesterday morning at breakfast I did this and that and shit. And, or, not like yesterday, the shower, this morning, shower, I don't know, fucking shower thing. This is like, you spent like a week here, man. You have. It wouldn't be so bad if I didn't sound like such a tool.
I think the Slam Dunk Spectacular segment ends this show. Maybe we should go get something to drink and figure out what to do next.
Just as I'm about to say something, a big splash of water comes up from the pool and completely drenches both me and Young. Wow, big air for Kim Dolphin there, resulting in a huge splash from the front row. Hope you brought some towels.
Well, I guess this was bound to happen sitting in the front row. Yes, very refreshing, isn't it?
That's one word for it. After a few more dolphins proceed to use their snouts to dunk balls through hoops, and subsequently drenching me, Young, and some other people in the front row, again before the show ends.
Let's go for a walk around the concourse to dry off. Maybe you'll see something you want to do as well as we go.
That sounds like a plan to me. We walk outside into the bright, relatively warm day. As we make our way around the concourse, we come upon a rather large crowd. At first I think it's for a show or a ride, but we're actually near the main gate. Getting closer, I think I make out what appears to be a limousine near the entrance. The people seem to be watching it with curiosity. Looks like a VIP has arrived. Gotta stretch near the gate.
Let me see if I can get a closer look.
After she bends, jumps, and contorts herself for a couple of minutes, she turns back to me.
That's the personal vehicle for one of the Glorious Leader's top trusted advisors. He must be here to have a good day at the park as well.
From what I can make out from the hushed voices of the crowd, I don't think he's he's here just for the roller coaster. Random person 1, okay. This is the 3rd time here in just over a week!
He must have been promised to one of the girls.
Testing out the milk to purchase a chosen cow, maybe.
Likely. They don't call this the party's pleasure underground for nothing. Guess a few of the girls have reached the age of leaving the Kibumjo.
Hush! We have a Gogoja over there. Wow! He's with a pretty Korean girl!
Maybe he scored favor with the party and got access too.
As soon as I figure out they're talking about me and Young, I look in their direction. Before I can go to them, they see me and scurry off into the crowd. Hey, Young, what does the word Kibumjo mean? Her expression darkens the mere mention of the word.
Where did you hear such nonsense? Tell me now.
Nonsense? I don't know, I just heard some people in the crowd just now mention it. Something about girls leaving the Kibumjo and the guy in the limo visiting.
If you see them again, point them out to me so I can have them dealt with properly. Such filthy slander shall not litter the air of a happy place as this.
I think I'm missing some vital intel. Mind sharpening my sword? Wait, that wasn't a euphemism for that.
Your army uses swords? No wonder we won. Wait, you couldn't have one here. You couldn't have one here. It would have been confiscated. Homonyms.
Sorry, just an expression, meaning, please explain, so I know what you're talking about.
Understood. There's a filthy rumor that the Glorious Leader keeps a large battalion of beautiful girls for personal use, that he uses them for entertainment up to and including sexual favors, and that he also rewards high-ranking officials and guests with access to those girls. It's a filthy lie, though.
How do you know it's a lie? No offense meant, but most world leaders find themselves with pretty girls. I mean, just ask the Italian Prime Minister. That man, knee-deep.
Your false leaders are much less faithful than the Glorious Leader. He has been happily married for years now to a gorgeous woman who has birthed to him 18 kids.
That can't be right. As I recall, he hasn't even been married that long. Taking into account the human gestation period of 9 months, there's no way to have 18 kids together, unless she gave birth to multiple sets of twins and triplets.
It does seem unlikely, but that's what we've been told. The media has insisted the Glorious Leader is the most virile man in the world.
There's intel I
never needed to know. Anyway, I think I get it. Want to go on some rides or play some Midway games? Like Mortal Kombat.
The Midway sounds good. I'm getting a little hungry, so we can visit the food cart there.
Let's go then.
Or we'll just stay right here. That works too. We head over to the Midway area, and I'm a tad surprised. For all the anti-American rhetoric I've seen and heard, the Midway reminds me of a southern carnival. Cheap food carts and games that are likely rigged against you winning cheap prizes. Since Young said she was hungry, I start looking at the food carts.
Anything you can recommend we partake of from the vendors?
They're all equally good. See if one of them strikes your fancy. Read the signs, I get the feeling my options will leave a lot to be desired. Just about every vendor is a kimchi vendor. Some claim to season theirs differently or add different ingredients, but in the end it's all kimchi. And the noodle vendors who also offer kimchi. Well, except for that one guy who appears to be selling mystery meat on a stick. I think we'll skip that one because I think that's I see tails attached to those so-called meat.
You Koreans really like your kimchi, don't you?
It's easy to make, store, and it's delicious. I believe the vendor over there has the best kimchi here. If you care for some,
when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
Silly, we're in Pyongyang.
When in Pyongyang, eat kimchi.
She giggles as we walk over to the vendor she pointed out. I let her walk up and order first. Then I place mine. This way I can pay for both servings. Maybe smooth things over. When Young goes to protest, I just shrug my shoulders at her. I hand the vendor a $10 bill and I get back a handful of coins. They're all euros and from different countries at that. Guess I should start a collection. I also have no idea if I just got a good bargain or completely fleeced. Can't be helped, I guess. We sit down as we eat our meal. How is it? Honestly, I've had better kimchi in the States. It's fairly bland and lacks seasoning, a bit too watery as well.
It's okay, I guess. Yunji's is way better, though.
I'll have to tell her you liked her kimchi a lot, so much you thought it was better than a professional vendor's food. She might make it for you every day. I hope not. I mean, you never eat cabbage again if that's the case.
I want to go on some rides after this.
Yes, let's do that. There are some I've been waiting to go on. We finish up eating and head towards the main attractions area. You can find most of the rides here at any theme park in America. First, we go to the Tilt and Swirl. Ah! Whee! Oof! The Tilt and Swirl does tend to smash people together. I'm not complaining, as our previous conversation from the Dolphin show is fresh in my mind. Only a couple minutes into it, the ride suddenly stops. As the turn is abrupt and forcing me into yawn. Our apologies, we lost power. Please be patient, and it will be restored soon. Collective groans whisper throughout in a tone brokering, not again. Are you okay?
Yeah, a bit perturbed that the power went out in the middle of the ride, but otherwise I'm fine.
Comfortable then?
Yes, feeling pretty good. Are you okay?
Well, you are kind of pushed up against me. Your perfume smells nice.
I'm sorry.
I quickly shift off her on the seat, my face a little red. It's not like I minded. Young huffs. A few minutes later, the power then comes back on and the ride resumes as normal.
That was fun. What's next?
We're going home, you fucker. Bump 'em carts. On the bump'em carts, Young is really coming after me. My cart seems to seem slower compared to hers. Just as she gives my cart a gruesome head-on collision, the ride stops. We offer our apologies. The power has gone out. Please bear with us.
Does this happen often, Young?
Just occasionally. And yet, on the swirling swings. We're most sorry. The power has gone out. Please bear with us. On the super swing pods. Apologies, we have temporarily lost power. Please bear with us. In the men's bathroom.
Our sincerest apologies. The power has gone out. Please bear with us.
I'm not the brightest crayon in the box, but I can see it. Sense a pattern when it's pounded into my head.
Are you ready for the roller coaster? I have the paper bag ready.
Is that why you insisted on bringing one in case I puked on the ride? I mean, I've jumped out of an airplane at 13,000 feet with nothing but a parachute funded by a Congress that has spent nearly $1 million on a soccer field for giggle detainees. I think I can handle a roller coaster.
That's what Yunji thought, but it didn't stop her from tossing her kimchi. Oops, I wasn't supposed to mention that.
She's sort of sabotaging my image of Yunji here? I wonder. Well, I don't know, I've just dated her and ignored Yunji, so... We head over to the roller coaster and get on together. The ride is going smoothly. It's not overly death-defying, but it is satisfying. And we might even make it to the end without losing power. So sorry, but the power has gone out. Please bear with us. Me and my stupid thought bubbles. Maybe we should do something else for a bit, Young. I think I'd like to do something that electricity can't interrupt.
We are about the hottest part of the day. We could go swimming.
Sure, why not? I didn't bring a swimsuit, but I did bring my silkies.
I put our bag with clothing in a locker on the way in. We can grab it and get changed by the pool.
We grab the bag and head over to the pool. Surprisingly, it's not overly crowded. Young heads to the women's washroom to change, as I head over to the hair. Wait. As I walk, a couple men turn around, and once they see me, their faces look like they've seen a ghost. I guess I really do stand out here. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Nice day for a swim. Right.
Yes.
If you say so. Oh, we don't mind, but I'm going to be changed over here.
Okay.
As soon as I start taking off my clothes, the two guys run off! It's almost as if they were scared of me or something. I finish changing and head back out to the pool. Young's already waiting. Oh, hello.
I don't know what to say. Do I have
a sunburn or something? Do I look okay?
You look amazing. I was always told Americans were all fat slobs with guts of beer, but you're chiseled almost as well as the Supreme Overlord was in his prime.
Thanks. I think.
It's been a while since I've worn my swimming costume. Does it look okay?
She twirls a couple of times, and to say it looks okay would be giving far too much credit to the term. She fills her swimsuit out like a supermodel. I already feel my face getting red. You look...
It's that bad.
You look perfect!
Flatterer.
She heads off to the diving board and quickly dives in gracefully. What about the giant splash because of her titties? Or we can get a lewd. That's fine. Despite her earlier protests, she actually... my face is in the way of her face. I should fix my face, because it's getting in the way of her face, and I don't like my face in the way of her. That's better. That's better. Despite her earlier protests, she actually doesn't make that much of a splash going into the water. Oh, okay. Glad you explained it. I follow up behind her and attempt to do a jackknife. But instead I just pull out a knife and start jacking. However, that plan goes awry when I'm suddenly reminded that I've never taken normal diving lessons in my life. Formal diving lessons in my life. I do a total belly flop into the pool, splashing everyone in a 5-foot radius. In pain, I crawl out of the pool and sit on the edge. A few moments later, Young pulls herself out too, with a worried look on her face. I meant to do that.
Are you okay? You went right on your stomach.
It stings a little, but otherwise I'm fine.
Your stomach! It's all red.
She runs her hand over my abdomen, and again, my face is flushed red.
When we're done, make sure to see me, and I'll see about getting something for that.
And I'm going to leave this video here, because I'm honestly in pain. I had my teeth pulled out recently, and yeah, trying to talk for so long and do the voices, and especially the low voices, Oh, it's bothering. It's bothering and a half. So, with that in mind, how's a little acetylcholine? That should kick in a few. So, until next time.